she's afraid that he's... I'm not so happy. To find a restaurant. We arrived. Yeah. It's freaking annoying. Guys, this is the border. Have a good journey.พูดเหรอเรากำลังจะไปด่านที่เวียงจันทร์ต่อรถที่ด่านเวียงจันทร์แล้วก็ไปลงที่วังเวียง2 ชั่วโมง Okay, you heard it, girls, guys. You heard it, guys. We are going into Laos. We're going into Laos in 5 minutes. We're gonna cross the border. And I thought I don't really understand it. We're going to someplace and we're taking a bus to Vang Vieng, but it's like a 2-hour drive. That's what my cousin just said. We are in Laos, and my cousin, she is afraid. There's a taxi that's gonna drive us to Vang Vieng, but she's afraid that he's going to sell us. She's actually really afraid. Of course, we have to be careful. We are not really well informed. We just came here just to see how it will go. But I think we will be just fine. Who's singing Aita? Wala. Okay guys, I'm not so happy. The man at the border, he told us that he would bring us to Vang Vieng for 500 baht each, and that was a scam. That's not what happened. He brought us to like a station, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes from where we were at the border, and yeah, we brought it here, and then we get into a discussion about the price because, well, they said you have to pay us 500 now. You have to buy your own. No, you have to pay us 1,000, and then you can buy another ticket to the city. But no, that's not what we arranged. The arrangement was he would like the total price of the border to Vang Vieng would be 500 each. So we had a bit of a discussion, and then the man that was sitting there, the ticket seller, he came to help us out, and we came to a compromise, I guess, yeah, something like that. I will put it here. I don't know the word now. So we would still pay 1,000 in total, and not more than that, because that was promised to us. Only it takes like way longer than we expected, because he told us that we will be brought directly to Vang Vieng. So now we have already been here for like over an hour. The drive's also like, I guess, over an hour. So we're gonna be there like in the late afternoon, which was not the plan, but okay, we didn't have like a strict plan, so it's fine. We're just going with the flow. But this was really not nice. And also, like, I hate it when people say, like, the driver said like, yeah, I did not know that he said that to you, but this is the real price. And then I said, no, I'm not gonna pay you the price, because that was not what he's promised to us. And then he was like, yeah, but you can give it to me, right? Like, have some empathy. No empathy. This is strictly business. This is just, we are promised this. This was the arrangement. This is not what happened. You know, and that's not our fault. That's his boss's fault, whoever that guy is. That is their fault. But I was so happy that we could come to happy that we came to a solution. Now we're in the bus waiting. It's gonna go out, I think, within 5 minutes. And then we will go into there. We also already booked our hotel, so that's nice. And then today we will try to discover as much of the city that is possible. Today it's a really small city, so hopefully we can see a lot in the time that we're there. Because tomorrow we will be picked up at the hotel at 3:30 and we will be brought to the border. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get into this long bus ride. Ciao. Okay, we're walking to find a restaurant now. We arrived in our hotel. We got a family room because the family room was the only one that was still available. Yeah. So we got the one, but it got for a really good price, like for around 1,000 baht. So that's okay. That's the same that we paid in Nong Khai. But let me tell you a story. Because this was, I found it so, like, I felt the adrenaline of the guy. Okay, so we were all on the bus, right, in the big buses, and then we stopped somewhere to get into the tuk-tuks to bring us to the hotel. But then there was a guy and he couldn't find his backpack. I think he was an Italian. I thought he spoke Italian. Like, his backpack was stolen out of the bus, but there were just 2 cars, so it must be in one of the other 2, because it couldn't be anywhere. It wasn't in ours, but the other car already drove a bit, so he ran after it, and then he fell because it was rainy. He fell so hard, and then the other car stopped, and then he looked there, and then he found his backpack. Like, people actually stole his backpack. Like, I can't believe that people do that. I know it happens, you know, people do steal, but it was just like so sad to see, and to see how stressed he was, like so stressed. And then in a country where people don't really understand you, and then something like this happens, and I felt his energy, I guess. He was sitting next to me afterwards, and I just felt it radiating from him, and I felt so stressed because of that. Could not imagine how he would be feeling. And he was so calm. He was angry, of course, but he didn't do anything. And I was really like, oh my god, what if it was me and I found out who stole my stuff? Like, it's not yours, why are you taking it? Right? It's not yours. So I felt so sad. But now we're in the hotel and it's raining. Like, bro, it's raining. So I paid 4,000. Oh no. So what do I say? Yeah, so we took around 4 hours to be here. Oh, another story. Oh no, I already told you that in the bus, about the guy that scammed us. Yeah, no, I already told you that. Okay, no, yeah, okay, that's all I think. Now we're just gonna relax and gonna eat something. I'm so hungry. Okay, we found a restaurant, you guys. We're gonna eat Thai barbecue. Okay, guys, listen, another story. Like, it keeps continuing here. It's freaking annoying. Okay, so we wanted to do some activities tomorrow. You're gonna do the zip line and go to the Blue Lagoon. So you're trying to get tickets downstairs for the pickup and all the stuff. And then we paid for it, and it was $60 in total, so $30 each, which was around I don't know, 2,000 something baht. But she said, okay, we need to convert it from the Lao money to the baht, so we came around 2,200, right, around that. But no, not 2,000, around 2,000. But then she said it's 3,900 baht. So I was so freaking confused, and I paid it, and I was in discussion with her before, but she was like, yeah, this is it. Now we went up and we tried to figure it out again, like with the convert rate and stuff. But it was like, it's around 2,050 baht. So it's not possible it's 3,900 baht. That's like more than 30 euros up. More expensive, like around 30 euros more expensive than it should have been. So then we went down again, we went talking, and then she was like, oh, I made a mistake. So then she calculated again, and then it was 2,200 baht. I was like, okay, that sounds more like it. And I paid, like, she gave me money back, and then I paid for it, and then we went up. But like, again, like, why is so many bad things happening to us? I mean, it's really annoying. It's going wrong all the way. I don't even want to go anymore tomorrow. Yeah, and I'm very irritated, very annoyed by it. Can it get any worse? I hope this was the last bad thing, like for real. Okay, I hope I will have a peaceful night tonight and a good day tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be so sad. Like, we spent so many money, like for real. Like, for one day coming to Laos, we spent a lot of money to get here, the hotels, the stuff, to do stuff tomorrow, and then going back again, we still have to pay that. So we spend a lot of money for just a 3-day 2-night trip. So I just hope that we'll have a bit of fun, like at least something that we can do, like an activity. Of course, it's fun together, we talk and stuff, and we eat nice and that kind of things, but that we can also do in Thailand. We don't have to be in Laos for that, so we don't have to get out of our country for that, you know. So I hope it's gonna be good tomorrow. Okay, if you thought that nothing could go wrong anymore, another thing, the shower, the heater of the shower is broken. It doesn't work, so we don't have warm water to take a shower in. Like, what's happening? What do I need to do with these signals? Are even signals just like pure coincidence? I'm so freaking annoyed. I just want to take a shower so I could lay in bed and sleep and hope for a better day tomorrow. But now I'm getting so freaking annoyed. Everything's going wrong, and now the shower is not working. And that was my last thing I wanted to do. I'm getting really annoyed. Yeah. Like, this is probably the first... Oh, this is not the first time I'm here. But this will be the last time I'm here, I think. I can't. Like, everything went wrong from the beginning when we stepped foot in this country. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Yeah. There are now 3 people in the bathroom. They have been working on it for over an hour now, and I think the warm water is starting to work. I'm not sure. He said that it was working now, but then another person came in and